Hello everyone and welcome to the English Nest. Today we are going to learn two very useful English expressions that native speakers use in daily conversations. These expressions are go along with and give into. Both of these phrases are extremely common in spoken English. They are often used in conversations about opinions, decisions, pressure, arguments, relationships, and emotions. Many English learners understand the individual words like go, along, give, and in, but when these words combine together as phrasal verbs, their meanings completely change. In today's lecture, we will deeply understand the meanings, grammar, situations, emotions, and practical uses of go along with and give into. We will also compare them so you can clearly understand the difference between the two. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to use these expressions naturally and confidently in your speaking and writing. So let us begin with the first expression. Use of go along with. The phrasal verb, go along with, has more than one meaning in English. The most common meaning is to agree with someone or support an idea, plan, or opinion. It can also mean to accept something without resistance or to accompany something in a matching way. Let us first understand the most common meaning. Meaning number 1. To agree with someone or support an idea. When you go along with someone, you agree with what they say or decide, even if it may not be your personal choice. Structure. Subject plus go along with plus noun or pronoun. Examples. I decided to go along with my friend's plan. She went along with the manager's decision. They usually go along with whatever their parents say. We should not always go along with wrong ideas. He went along with the group to avoid conflict. In all these examples, the people accepted or agreed with another person's opinion or decision. Now let us understand the emotional side of this expression. Sometimes people go along with something happily because they truly agree. But sometimes they go along with something unwillingly because they do not want arguments or problems. For example, I did not like the idea but I went along with it. This sentence means the person personally disagreed but accepted the idea anyway. This is a very common situation in real life. Many people go along with family decisions, office rules, or social expectations even when they are not fully happy. Now let us discuss another meaning. Meaning number 2. To accompany or match something. Sometimes, go along with means that one thing suits or matches another thing. Examples. This tie goes along with your shirt perfectly. Hard work goes along with success. Good communication goes along with healthy relationships. In these examples, the phrase means, matches, fits, or is connected with. Now let us focus more deeply on conversational use. Native speakers use go along with in many situations. At home, my brother wanted pizza for dinner and everyone went along with him. At school, the students went along with the teacher's instructions. At work, the team went along with the new company policy. In relationships, sometimes couples go along with each other just to keep peace. In society, many people go along with traditions without questioning them. Now let us discuss grammar points. Grammar tips for go along with. The verb changes according to tense. Present tense. I go along with. You go along with. They go along with. Past tense. Went along with. Future tense. Will go along with. Present continuous. I'm going along with. Is going along with. Are going along with. Examples. I am going along with their idea for now. She went along with the proposal yesterday. They will go along with the final decision. Now let us discuss common mistakes. Common mistakes. Wrong. I go along her idea. Correct. I go along with her idea. Remember that with is necessary. Another mistake. Wrong. He gave go along with the plan. Correct. He went along with the plan. Now let us look at deeper practical understanding. Sometimes, go along with shows flexibility and cooperation. This can be positive. For example, a good team member knows how to go along with others. This means cooperation is important. But sometimes it can show weakness or lack of confidence. For example, he always goes along with others because he is afraid to speak up. This means the person does not express his own opinion. So the meaning depends on context. Now let us study 5 detailed examples for go along with. Example 1. Sarah did not completely agree with the travel plan, but she decided to go along with her friends because she did not want to ruin the trip. Explanation. Sarah accepted the decision even though she had doubts. Example 2. The employees went along with the new office rules after the manager explained the benefits clearly. Explanation. The employees agreed with the rules. Example 3. I usually go along with my parents when it comes to important family matters. Explanation. The speaker accepts the parents' decisions. Example 4. His calm personality goes along with his professional appearance. Explanation. His personality matches his appearance. Example 5. Many people go along with social trends without understanding their real purpose. Explanation. People follow or accept trends without questioning them. Now let us move to the second expression. Use of give into. The phrasal verb, give into, is also very common in English. It means to stop resisting something or someone. It means to surrender after pressure, persuasion, difficulty, or temptation. This expression usually carries the idea of weakness, pressure, or emotional struggle. Structure. Subject plus give into plus noun or pronoun. Examples. He finally gave into their demands. She gave into temptation. The government gave into public pressure. I will never give into fear. In all these examples, someone stopped resisting. Now let us understand this expression more deeply. When people give into something, they usually fight against it first. But after some time, pressure becomes too strong and they surrender. For example, the child kept asking for chocolate and finally the mother gave in. This means the mother resisted at first but later agreed because of pressure. This expression is very emotional and powerful in English. It is commonly used in situations involving pressure, fear, temptation, demands, arguments, addiction, stress, weakness, persuasion. Now let us understand different situations. Situation 1. Giving into pressure. The company gave into customer complaints. Meaning, the company accepted the demands after pressure. Situation 2. Giving into temptation. He gave into the temptation of buying expensive shoes. Meaning, he could not resist his desire. Situation 3. Giving into emotions. She gave into sadness and started crying. Meaning, she stopped controlling her emotions. Situation 4. Giving into fear. Never give into fear during difficult times. Meaning, do not allow fear to control you. Now let us study grammar. Grammar tips for give into. Present tense. Give into. Past tense. Gave into. Future tense. Will give into. Continuous tense. Giving into. Examples. I never give into pressure. She gave into temptation yesterday. They are giving into public demands. He will not give into fear. Now let us discuss common mistakes. Wrong. He gave in the pressure. Correct. He gave into the pressure. Remember that to is necessary. Another mistake. Wrong. I gave into fear. Correct. I gave into fear. Give in and to are usually written separately in this expression. Now let us understand emotional meaning. Give into often suggests that someone loses control or strength. For example, he gave into anger. This means anger defeated his self-control. But sometimes giving in is not negative. For example, after hours of discussion, both sides gave into compromise. This means they accepted peace and understanding. So again, context is important. Now let us study 5 detailed examples for give into. Example 1. After arguing for nearly an hour, David finally gave in to his sister's request and agreed to help her. Explanation. David resisted at first but later accepted. Example 2. Many people give into unhealthy habits because they lack discipline. Explanation. People surrender to bad habits. Example 3. The teacher refused to give in to the student's excuses about missing homework. Explanation. The teacher stayed firm and did not surrender. Example 4. She gave in to fear before the interview and lost confidence. Explanation. Fear controlled her emotions. Example 5. The government eventually gave in to public pressure and changed the law. Explanation. The government accepted demands after resistance. Now let us compare both expressions carefully because many learners confuse them. Difference between go along with and give into. Go along with means to agree or cooperate. Usually softer and more neutral. Can be willing or peaceful. Focuses on agreement and cooperation. Example. I went along with the team's decision. Meaning, I agreed with the decision. Give into means to surrender or stop resisting. Usually stronger and more emotional. Often involves pressure or struggle. Focuses on resistance ending. Example. I gave in to the team's pressure. Meaning, I resisted first but later surrendered. Now let us compare them side by side. Sentence 1. She went along with the idea. Meaning, she agreed with the idea. Sentence 2. She gave in to the idea. Meaning, she resisted at first but finally accepted. This difference is extremely important. Now let us discuss real-life communication. In conversations, these expressions help you sound natural and fluent. Imagine a discussion between friends. Friend 1. Let us watch a horror movie tonight. Friend 2. I do not really like horror movies, but I will go along with it. Meaning, the person agrees for cooperation. Another conversation. Mother. Please clean your room. Child. No. After repeated requests. Fine. I give in. Meaning, the child finally surrenders. Now let us practice advanced understanding. Advanced use of go along with. Sometimes it means continuing together in harmony. Example. Economic growth should go along with environmental protection. Meaning, both things should exist together. Another example. Confidence goes along with good communication skills. Meaning, both are connected. Advanced use of give into. Sometimes it means emotional surrender. Examples. Do not give into hopelessness. He gave into despair. She refused to give into negativity. These expressions are powerful in motivational English. Now let us study common spoken patterns. Common expressions with go along with. Go along with the plan. Go along with the decision. Go along with the idea. Go along with the crowd. Go along with someone. Common expressions with give into. Give into pressure. Give into temptation. Give into fear. Give into demands. Give into emotions. Now let us discuss pronunciation tips. Go along with. Stress usually falls on long. Go along with. Give into. Stress usually falls on give and in. Give into. Practice speaking naturally. I went along with their plan. She gave into pressure. They sound very natural in conversation. Now let us do a small practice activity. I will say a sentence situation and you think which expression fits better. Situation 1. You disagree with friends but still accept their movie choice. Correct answer. Go along with. Sentence. I went along with their movie choice. Situation 2. You resist eating cake during dieting but finally eat it. Correct answer. Give into. Sentence. I gave into temptation and ate the cake. Situation 3. Employees peacefully accept a company rule. Correct answer. Go along with. Situation 4. A person cannot resist emotional pressure anymore. Correct answer. Give in to. Excellent. Now let us discuss psychological meaning. People who always go along with others may struggle with confidence or fear of conflict. People who often give in to pressure may struggle with emotional control or discipline. Understanding these expressions also helps you understand human behavior in English communication. Now let us create longer conversational examples. Conversation 1. Ali, I think we should cancel the trip because of the weather. Usman, I still want to go, but if everyone agrees, I will go along with the decision. Meaning, Usman cooperates with the group. Conversation 2. Mother, you should stop buying unnecessary things. Daughter, I know, but I always give in to online shopping temptation. Meaning, the daughter cannot resist temptation. Conversation 3. Manager, we need to work extra hours this weekend. Employee, I am tired, but I will go along with the schedule. Meaning, the employee accepts the situation. Conversation 4. Friend 1. Do not let negative people affect your dreams. Friend 2. Yes, I will never give in to negativity. Meaning, the person refuses emotional surrender. Now let us learn important vocabulary connected with these expressions. Vocabulary related to go along with: agree, accept, support, cooperate, follow, match, accompany. Vocabulary related to give in to: surrender, submit, yield, accept defeat, stop resisting, succumb. Now let us discuss how these expressions appear in movies and real English. In movies, you may hear, fine, I will go along with your plan. Or, I am tired of fighting. I give in. These are extremely natural spoken English expressions. English learners who use phrasal verbs correctly sound more fluent and confident because native speakers use phrasal verbs constantly. Now let us discuss mistakes learners make while translating from their native language. Some learners directly translate these expressions word by word. That creates confusion because phrasal verbs often have idiomatic meanings. For example, give in does not literally mean give something inside. It means surrender. Go along with does not literally mean physically walking beside something. It often means agreement. So always learn phrasal verbs as complete expressions. Now let us do another practice section. Choose the correct expression. Sentence 1. He finally accepted the pressure from his friends. Correct answer. He finally gave in to pressure from his friends. Sentence 2. She accepted the group's decision peacefully. Correct answer. She went along with the group's decision. Sentence 3. Do not surrender to fear. Correct answer. Do not give in to fear. Sentence 4. The color of the shoes matches the dress. Correct answer. The shoes go along with the dress. Very good. Now let us discuss confidence in speaking. To become fluent in English, you must not only understand grammar but also understand emotions and natural communication patterns. Phrasal verbs like go along with and give into make your English sound realistic and advanced. Instead of saying, I agreed with them, you can say, I went along with them. Instead of saying, I surrendered to pressure, you can say, I gave in to pressure. These expressions sound more natural and conversational. Now let us review everything quickly. Quick revision. Go along with means to agree, cooperate, accept, support, or match. Examples. I went along with the idea. This tie goes along with your suit. Give in to means to surrender, stop resisting, or accept pressure. Examples. He gave in to temptation. Never give in to fear. Difference. Go along with equals agreement and cooperation. Give in to equals surrender after resistance. Now let us end this lecture with motivational understanding. In life, there are moments when going along with others is wise because cooperation creates peace and teamwork. But there are also moments when giving into negativity, Fear or pressure can harm your growth. So learn when to cooperate and when to stay strong. Language is not only about words. Language teaches us emotions, relationships, decisions, and human behavior. The more phrasal verbs you learn, the more naturally you will understand real English conversations. Thank you for watching this lecture. Keep practicing daily because confidence in English comes from repetition and real understanding. If you enjoyed this lesson, continue learning with the English Nest where English becomes simple, practical, and powerful. See you in the next lecture.